So Kaden and I were enjoying some ice cream, and then he realized his phone was missing. So we got up and ran to the bathroom to check if he left it in there, but it wasn't there. So we jumped in my car and drove back to the beach. But then we realized we haven't gone to the beach in weeks, so we cartwheeled back to the car, and I realized I left my Tesla key inside. But that wasn't gonna stop us, so I grabbed the rock, smashed my window in, and hopped in the car. Then all of a sudden, Kaden remembered laying his phone down at the bowling alley earlier. So we rushed there, looked around, but no phone. So after playing a few games, Kaden remembered playing with his phone at recess the day before. So we ran to his school, but it was nowhere on the jungle gym. So we gave up and sat down, accepting the fact that his phone was gone forever. But then I realized I could look up the location, and when I did, it said it was nearby. So Kaden got up, pat his pants, and pulled his phone out from his back pocket. Subscribe if you ever lost your phone. Since spring break started, Kaden and I have been chilling all day doing a whole bunch of nothing. Then Destiny said she wanted us to spend some time together outside the house. Kaden and I were both feeling lazy and didn't want to go anywhere. So we had no choice but to build a secret room. First, we had to search for the perfect spot, but there were no good places to put a secret room anywhere. Right when we were about to quit, we both noticed a wall behind the kitchen cabinets. I knocked on it, and to my surprise, the wall was hollow. So we went into the garage and got some tools. And after a few hours of hard work, our secret room was complete. We had a hidden entrance behind the kitchen cabinets that led to a cozy little space with a TV, some snacks, and a few blankets. Kaden also brought some of his toys too. But as we were getting ready to watch a movie, I started smelling something burning, and I realized I left the pizza in the oven. So I ran out the cabinet door, and Destiny was there, and she found our secret room. Subscribe if you want to build your own secret room. So I was just enjoying my ketchup banana snack when I realized I was about to miss my haircut appointment. I only had about 7 minutes to get there, so I ran to my Tesla as fast as I could and realized I forgot to charge it. So I went in my garage, grabbed my electric bike, and rolled like the wind. I was making great time, but then my handlebars fell apart. I wasn't gonna let that stop me, so I started running. And a couple of blocks later, I found a random scooter. It was a little small for me, but it was definitely faster than running. I was going so fast that I ran into a for sale sign, and the scooter was no longer rideable. I had no choice but to call an Uber, and of course this Uber driver was going slower than a snail. Finally, I reached the barbershop, and I was so thankful. But then my barber told me I was too late, and I had to reschedule. Comment below what you think made me late to my appointment.
Oh my gosh, bro.
I heard some music coming from my studio, and when I walked in the door, it was my son recording a song, and I didn't like it.
It's spring break and I'm about to be lazy, doing nothing all day like a baby. And I don't care what my mama say, I'm not doing no chores, not cleaning no floors. I'm doing nothing like a broken robot, except being on my phone playing Roblox. And I don't care what my daughter say, all I want for breakfast is some Netflix. It's spring break and I'm about to be lazy, doing nothing all day like a baby. And I don't care what my mama say, I'm not doing no chores, not cleaning no floors.
Oh, you think you're gonna be chilling all week? You got another thing coming. Today is the first day of spring break, and my son Kaden's already driving me crazy. He left our back door open again, which means our dog Snoop most likely ran out the house. So we searched our whole backyard for him, and we couldn't find him anywhere. Then I realized he must have escaped under the fence again. So we ran to the garage and hopped on our electric scooters to search for him. As we were riding and yelling out his name, both of our electric scooters died. So I had no choice but to put Kaden on my back and keep searching. But he started getting heavy, so I put him down and we both started running. We still couldn't find him, so we hopped in the car and drove around searching for him. We still had no luck, so Kaden climbed the biggest tree in town to search for him up high. Although he didn't find Snoop, he found the dog park. So we ran to the dog park to see if Snoop was hanging out there. But he wasn't, and we had no choice but to go back home. Then suddenly, Kaden said he might know where Snoop is. He opened up the door to the laundry room, and Snoop was chilling on his bed. Kaden forgot that he put him in there this morning, which means we did all of that running around for nothing. Subscribe if you think Kaden knew Snoop was in the house the whole time. So I was vacuuming my floor when I realized my vacuum sucks. It doesn't pick up anything I try to vacuum up. So I had the idea to build my own vacuum. I got a paper towel roll, some tape, and a trash bag, and my vacuum was complete. But after trying it out, it really didn't work. I wasn't gonna let that stop me, so I got my dog Snoop and trained him to be my new vacuum. But the only thing he picked up was food. I was about to give up, but then I saw videos of people talking about a new vacuum. So I ordered the vacuum, and a few seconds later, there was a knock on my door. I answered the door, and it was my new vacuum. Talk about one-day shipping. So I tried my new Wise vacuum, and it was the best vacuum I ever used. It has so much power. But then I accidentally vacuumed my son's homework. Subscribe if you think I should explain that to his teacher. So I just bought a new mirror. I hung it up when I got home and took a shower. When I got out, I took a look at myself through my new mirror and it broke. I wanted to find out why, so I went back to the store and bought another mirror. And this time, I had Destiny look at herself in the mirror to see what would happen. And the mirror didn't break, but as soon as I looked at it, it shattered again. So I realized that it kept on breaking because I was ugly. So I ran to the barbershop and got a haircut, then went back to the store and bought another mirror. I hung it up, made sure I was looking good, good, and then I took a look at myself, and the mirror broke again. So after some research, I found a company that sells unbreakable mirrors. I hung it up, and after just taking a peek at it, it broke. I knew it was because of my ugliness, so I had no choice but to put a bag over my face. Destiny asked me what I was doing, and I told her about my problem. She laughed and said the mirror keeps breaking because the room is too cold. I usually keep the room below 20 degrees, and that was a problem. After raising the temperature, my next mirror didn't break, but now I can't stop sweating. Would you rather be ugly or sweaty? Comment below. Someone keeps sending me Prime. So I woke up one morning to find a package of Prime drinks sitting on my doorstep. I don't know how it got there, but it was Prime's newest flavor and I wanted to try it. So I did, and it was good. 1 week later, there was another package of Prime. There was no return address or note. So at that point, I wanted to catch the sender. I set up 2 cameras on my house to catch the delivery person. But every time I checked the footage, there was no one there. It was like they were a ghost. Prime drinks kept showing up at my house and I started to get worried. Like, was this some kind of trick? Were the drinks poison? I needed to know. Finally, one day I received a package with a note inside. It said, to the person who appreciates the finer things in life, enjoy these drinks and know that they come from a friend. Subscribe for part 2.
So, Dad, why are we here again?
Because Prime told me that if we come in here and find the hidden Prime, that they're going to send us a whole entire pack. Yes.
Let's go.
All right, so you check those. I'm gonna check this one. Nope.
Maybe the dishwasher?
Oh, the dishwasher. That's good. That's a dryer. It's not in here.
Probably thinking, since we usually put them in like house stuff, they're probably gonna be in house. Or maybe they put it somewhere else.
Ooh, yo, it can be anywhere. Yo, how do we even know if it's in this store?
I don't know.
Do you see anything up there?
No, I'm trying to look.
Kaden, what are you doing up there? Do you see anything up there?
No, except for a cool lineup.
Oh my gosh. It says open.
No, I made it to the camera because
We found the hidden Prime. Prime, we're gonna send y'all the picture, but we found this, so we're expecting our package. Yo, I think it's here, bro. Yo!
we got Prime, boys.
So I was about to eat my peanut butter pickle sandwich, and then I realized I was about to miss my flight. So I ran out my house, jumped in my car, but then realized I had a flat tire. So I called an Uber, but then the driver got lost on the way to the airport. After what felt like forever, I finally made it to the airport, but then I noticed I didn't have my passport. So I rushed back home to grab it, but then I realized I had lost it. So I flipped my house upside down searching for it, but I still couldn't find it anywhere. Then I remember I put a tracker in my passport. I looked up the location, and it was in my suitcase the whole time. I had to yell because I came back home for nothing. So I called another Uber, and thankfully this driver knew where he was going. But when I got back to the airport, I saw my airplane flying away. Subscribe if you ever missed a flight.
All right, so Prime said there's a hidden Prime at this museum. So if we find it, then they're gonna send us a whole new case. You ready?
Let's go.
Come on, let me see. Nah, there's nothing over here. Yo, let's check in here. Do you see anything?
Those are tickets.
Well, it's no Prime, but I'll take it. It's free tickets. Kaden, don't get distracted by the cool sharks. We're looking for the Prime. Man, there's nothing in there either. Yo, I think the Prime is in the shark's mouth. Climb in there and get it. Come on, don't get
How
it.
you go there?
No, you do it.
It's father before son. Y'all know that.
Yo, Kaden, do you see it up there?
No, I don't see it up there.
Kaden, they're gonna kick us out. You gotta get out. Maybe he's outside. It has to be in one of these. Yo, what, Kaden, how you fall in there? Yo, a lizard. Maybe it will lead us to it.
No, it's let him out.
Whoa, what? Yo, you found it! Let's go! Wait, you're not supposed to drink it. We were supposed to send it to them. They specifically said not to drink it. Now we're not gonna get no Prime.
So Ethan and his brother Brayton decided to make a bet to see who can build the best hidden prank. First, they went to the store to buy everything they needed. They couldn't take too long because they only had 1 hour to build their pranks. Ethan's first idea was a huge fail, and Brayton's first idea backfired on him. Then Ethan made itching powder, but it got on his hand and it itched so bad that he dropped the rest of it on the floor. After many mistakes, they finally finished their hidden pranks. And then they played rock, paper, scissors to see who had to go first. Brayton lost, so he started looking for Ethan's hidden prank. And after a few moments, he found it. Ethan almost threw up from how hard he was laughing. But it wasn't too much longer till the tables were turned. Ethan tried to run across a pool cover to get his favorite Prime, but the pool cover was fake and he fell in. Click this link to watch the full video. So I was just finishing my lunch when I realized I was about to be late for Mr. Gaines' class. Mr. Gaines didn't play no games. He was definitely the meanest teacher in the whole entire school.
Y'all better stop talking,
I didn't want to be late to his class, so I rushed out the cafeteria, but then I realized I had left my textbook in my locker. So I sprinted down the hall to my locker, but then I saw Mr. Gaines standing outside his classroom waiting for me.
Why are you late,
Although the late bell just rung, he gave me detention for being tardy. So instead of going in his class, I went to the principal's office so I could plead my case. But since I didn't have a hall pass, my principal gave me double detention. Subscribe if you ever had a mean teacher. I bought her new bras. So Destiny dragged me into Victoria's Secret because she wanted some new bras. And I hate going in there because she takes forever and the store makes me a little uncomfortable. Destiny finds that store so fun, but it's not fun for me. All I get to do is walk around and wait for her to be done. But today, she did something different. She said if I bought her more bras, then we can leave immediately. Without hesitation, I said all right and bought her a handful of expensive bras. Although I was able to get out of that store quicker, subscribe if you think she tricked me.